everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, then my name is Shreya and I make videos on fashion, lifestyle and much more. Today's video is a very interesting and an exciting video. I think that I have been wanting to do this for the longest time, but since I was not well, I was still recovering and got vaccinated, so everything just happened and I was in the process of recovering. So here I am. I'm gonna do a second part of this particular series kind of a video, so stay tuned for that. Without any further ado, let's move on with today's video. So I was planning on to do a Q&A kind of a video for the longest time, and I think that now I have to answer and I have to keep the series going. So the first question, I actually put up a community post on my YouTube channel whether I am doing a Q&A kind of video. Please do post it out and everything. So I actually did this post on my community tab where I said that I'm planning on to do a Q&A kind of a video. Please drop in any assumption or a question of yours down below so that I can answer it. So here are the few questions which I got, and I'm really excited and nervous at the same time. So the first question is from one of my dearest subscribers, Sneha. How did you and Rani came to know each other or met each other? So the first question started off with Rani Di. So of course I'm gonna quickly give you guys a gist of this person in my life. To answer your question, Sneha, we actually have never met each other, and I came to know about Rani Di. I think that she was hosting one of her giveaways when I came to know about her channel. That is how I came across her channel, and I was participating in her giveaway actually, and she hearted my comment. And that's when the whole story began. She found out that I have a YouTube channel, and since then the process was never, or the intention was never to participate in the giveaway or winning the prize. That intention was lost since we came across, and since I saw that she has this interest of coming and discovering that I have a YouTube channel, is actually which instilled in me that there's something beyond participation. So that is how things began. That is how we started talking, and then it just never ends. That is how she is my eldest sister, and that is how I am her cute and little young sister. So that is to answer your question. We have never met each other, but I think that even if we have never met each other, it's just that we have so many things in common. We have so much in common. The thought process or the overall analytics which we have in our own lives, or rather the past experience which we have, it's similar. We have so many likes. We have like so many similar things to relate to. So I think that is how the clicking point went on, and that is how the never-ending friendship, the never-ending relationship which we have built it together is just gonna stay for the entire lifetime. And you haven't, and if you are new to my channel, if you don't know, then I will leave her YouTube channel link in the description box down below. You can definitely go ahead. She makes amazing recipes, amazing food, and she is the unboxing and palettes and makeup and everything. You just get enthralled with her whole content. So yeah, and since we talked so much about Rani Di, I would also definitely like to talk about Jiju, Rani Di's husband, of course. Now her channel is mostly the overall idea was to get more vlogging, get more cooking, and get more into makeup. So there were 3 different genres. So eventually what happened is that Jiju is a very busy person, and it's absolutely impossible for him to take out that much of time to go out vlogging. And with the COVID-19 restrictions and the whole pandemic situation just has got put on hold on everything. So why I'm talking about Jiju is that I have done my thank you monetization video on my channel. If you have missed it out, I will link it somewhere on the screen. So Jiju has played a very important role in my whole, I would say, the journey which has just now started. I would say that he has played an important role, very very important role, and I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for, you know, we don't share any blood relations, we are not connected in any of our relatives or, you know, this and that, we are not. But he took it into consideration. He did not made it a point that, you know, I'm someone outsider, an unknown person, but he took it that way and he did it. And what he did is probably person who is blood related to me wouldn't have been done that. So that's a really really great blessing. That's a really really great father-like figure which I actually feel kind of that, you know, Jiju is he probably won't be present with me, but the presence of him is in the entire place. So that's how his aura is. I don't know if I'm actually making sense or whether you people are understanding, but Jiju has actually played a very important role in my monetization. He actually had so much of effort into it, and I'm really really glad, I'm really really thankful. If only I could cook your favorite biryani and treat you, that would have been really really great, but we live far apart, but my respect for him is always there. So coming towards the next question, Mona Agarwal, you also asked, so what is your greatest strength? She has actually asked me 2 questions. What is your greatest strength? My greatest strength would be my family, and the amount of there's no boundary, like nobody is bound to do or nobody has this sort of border. There's nothing as that. So it's wide open, and the amount of knowledge and the amount of respect which they have instilled, which I have seen growing up. So that, however, has built up this whole section of me. I am never really rude to anybody actually. I never ever talk with anyone rudely. Like, it's not in my dictionary at all. Like, I cannot. Probably I am like a person who wouldn't talk with a person, but I wouldn't misbehave, or I wouldn't you know, get in the role of the other person as to how the other person is reacting or talking. You know, there might be many situations where, you know, you're angry, you're irritated, you're frustrated, and you react and you talk with certain people, and then you realize, so I'm not that kind of a person. If I have any problem, I would even say that problem very very politely, and I'm not a person who is actually disrespectful towards anybody, or who is actually would talk rudely and then say sorry. I'm not that person. I wouldn't even create that position for me to say sorry. So that's how I am, and my strength is that. It's just the way I am, probably. So you asked me another question, what inspired you to do YouTube? So my inspiration is obviously my family, and the amount of respect and the amount of pushing things beyond my comfort zone is always my family. I mean, they have always instilled in me that if you want to do something, go for it. You know, probably you won't have the best of equipments, probably you won't have the best of things to present or best of things to do or to create out your content, but you wouldn't regret the fact that you have never started on a journey. So it's just my family, and they have always encouraged, they have always supported me, and doing YouTube was because of that, and I'm really really happy I did. I am really glad I did. I took this decision. There were times where I was skeptical whether it's going to work out or not. I was hesitant enough, but then slowly and gradually the confidence you guys has given me is just amazing and it's overwhelming. So I'm just gonna do what I do and create content for you guys so that you guys would love and encourage me more and motivate me more. So next is which are your top most active peoples on Instagram or YouTube. So I don't know what exactly the meaning of it. Probably which are my most favorite people on Instagram and YouTube, maybe you're asking. So I don't really follow like I don't follow kind of people who probably I don't copy. Maybe actually I see content, but it's not just me. If I feel like doing something, I will do it, irrespective of the fact that it has been repeated over and over again over the internet. But I would do it because that's my interest. So Instagram, YouTube, Ranidhi, Sam Rani's Lifestyle. The link will be mentioned in the description box down below. And I would say that I follow Anam. I see the unfiltered version. I have never seen such a raw kind of a person, and I feel that she has the potential and she has done it. She is still doing it. And another few people whom I would say is Lily Singh, and she has been a total rock star. Like when I was in school or probably in college, I used to watch her videos on YouTube, and I used to be marveled at, like, how can a person be spontaneous at the same time and be creative at the same time. So all these things always ran inside my mind, and I was always in the awe moment as to how is this possible. And now she has her own NBC channel, Late Night with Lily, and who would have imagined that that person who came up on YouTube just because she was depressed, she wanted to make comedy videos, she wanted to like do so much crazy and creative stuff, and now she has reached to her milestone. So you never know where your life's gonna take you. So next, which you have asked, first when you check your page that there is 1K, how do you feel? So fun fact, when I reached 1K, I had a wedding in my family, a very close relative of mine, and it was a very close wedding ceremony going on, and that is the day of the marriage actually, on 26th of February, if I am not wrong. So my channel got 1K subscribers, and I don't know, probably in February, yeah, it was in February only that my channel got 1K subscribers, and I couldn't actually control my own happiness. I was happy for the fact that I started it and never gave up, and I was also happy for the fact that the love and amount of respect and the motivation and the amount of what Ranidhi and Jiju has put into the whole process, that really made me overwhelmed, and that really made me push me more towards doing hard work. That was really great question. What are your hobbies? My hobbies would be, I love watching movies, I love watching series. I'm a big Korean fanatic girl. I love watching Hollywood series. My hobbies would be I love watching movies actually, watching series, and creating content, and more of on the creative sector, I would say. Do you have siblings? Yes, I do have a brother. If you have missed out the video with my brother which I made long time ago, I will link it somewhere on the screen. So also the same question, how you and Ranidhi met, Rajanya had asked, so I have already answered that. And who encouraged you the most, that is also I answered. And who is the inspiration of yours? So my inspiration as such, I have so I'm sorry, but my camera's battery died and I have to shoot it in my phone. So let me know whether you wouldn't mind me shooting in my phone actually. So it would be much more good for me. So let me know. I think that I'm gonna shoot more in my phone right now. So another question which Rajanya had asked is that who encouraged you the most and who is the inspiration of yours? As I said about the encourage you the most, my family of course. And about the inspiration part, I would say that a few of the inspirations which I have are very few. but I would say that Anam is one of the inspiration. I would say Aditi Shrestha is one of the inspiration that Pinky miss, because I have seen her evolve. I've seen them evolve actually. And I would also say Sam Rani's lifestyle Rani, because we kind of started our journey at the same time, in the same kind of, the frequency was same, and we kind of hit off our milestones. We were like just quite few months or quite few days away from each other. So I would say that we eventually started, and the eventual process and the whole thought process, we have the similar thing. So she is one of the inspiration, of course. She is doing wonders right now. She is creating so much. She has got so much on her plate right now. Be it Instagram or be it YouTube, it's just so, everything is blossoming at the moment. So definitely, why I am saying her name is that she didn't give up. She has so much of ailments. She is not physically fit. Like her knee has been troubling her for the longest time, but still she didn't give up on this, and that is how the strong connection has built up. So next question is from Khatri. What else do you do except YouTube these? So I am a designer, I work, and amidst this pandemic situation, it's been difficult, it's been tough to manage everything and control everything. I am the pillar of the family. I maintain and I do each and everything. I'm the manager, or kind of that I am the pillar, the source, you can say. So what are your qualifications? I think that you're going way too personal, Khatri. So my qualifications would be, I have done my BSc, I have done my graduation, I have done my MSc, my masters as well. So these are my qualifications. When are you planning to get married, or are you committed? Okay, so I'm gonna get married when I'm gonna find someone like Lee Min Ho. As you know already, and I'm a big fanatic of this person. It's not just about cinema, it's not just about series, it's about the calm and reserved person which I want. I don't want anybody who is like a hooligan or a woman. I don't want that. I want a reserved kind of a guy. I want him to be respectful enough for each other, even if it's not equal. So that's what I want. And if I find someone like Lee Min Ho, I'm gonna get married, and probably, I don't know. Next question, how you and Rani Di meet together? Seema had asked. I think that each one of you is interested as to how I met Rani Di. I don't know why, but each one of you is interested to know that. And next question, what is your dream to complete in future? So my dream to complete in my future is to buy my own house, is to take my family on trips, is to give them the happiness, to give them the utmost love and utmost things that they deserve in their entire lifetime. They have done a lot, they're still doing a lot, and that's what it's meant to be like. You know, it's just the unconditional things that they do, and all we can do is give them that much, or give them probably a bit or a percentage of that respect. My assumption, next one. My assumption is you're very much innocent, hence you trust everyone very soon without knowing about them. You're absolutely right. Afnauddin Khaja, you're absolutely right. I'm a person who is just a sidekick kind of a person. You know, I trust people blindly. Probably with course of time, or probably with much more experience, I have gained that knowledge, you know, that to filter out, to think that these are the things that people say. They lie to your face, they pretend they have something in here, but they say something from here. So I have learned it throughout the process, but trust me, you are right. You know me so well. Next assumption, Sneha has an assumption. You have never had a crush on your male teacher. Oh come on, this has to be wrong. I have had my crush on one of my first ever, like I was in class 5 or class 6 maybe, and that was my first crush on one of the male teachers. I mean, I couldn't help myself, come on. This assumption of yours was wrong. Next, Artistic Pooja, who is your inspiration behind your YouTube interest? I have already answered that question. Afnauddin Khaja, hi sis, आपकी क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है और अब आप कौन सी जॉब कर रहे हो? क्वालिफिकेशंस तो मैंने बता ही दिया, और जॉब मैं डिज़ाइनर हूँ वो भी मैंने बता दिया। आयशा Azhar, I think I'm pronouncing it right. What is your qualification? As I've mentioned already, my qualifications. I have done my bachelor's degree, my graduation BSc from St. Xavier's College, and I have also done my master's, my MSc from St. Xavier's College. So these are my qualifications. Sukriti Behal, what body part that you wouldn't mind losing? Like, I don't even know how to answer this question. Oh God. What body part that you wouldn't mind losing? That's a tricky one. What body part? I actually have no answer for this question. I feel that each and every inch of my body is important for me to survive. Tell us the dumbest way in which you have been injured. The dumbest way. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a quick short story. I think that I was in class 6 or class 7 at the moment, and my brother was obviously small, he was a kid, and it was raining haywire outside, and he was outside in the balcony, and I went outside to fetch him. You know, my mom was calling him inside the room so as to he don't get wet or play with water, rainwater, as he would fall sick. So in order to, he was in the bicycle, you know, the small bicycles which kids have. They have their baskets at the back and in front, and you know, kind of that. And he was out at the balcony with that cycle, and I was in the keen of, you know, dragging him along inside the room, and in that whole process I fell down, slipped. I fell down and slipped, and I hurt myself. But in the course, my backside of the head was injured. The basket which was there at the back of the bicycle, that basket was been thrown off by my brother. So the attaching rod which would connect the basket with the cycle, that was only there, and that rod somehow went inside my head, the back of my head, and I injured myself. And the surprising part, the dumbest way, I didn't realize, I didn't even know that I was injured. I didn't even realize. I dragged him inside the room, I kept the bicycle at the side so that nobody falls or slips. I went inside the room, and luckily that day I was wearing all a very beige kind of a set. I was wearing a top and a skirt, and I went off like I slept beside my mom, and that's when my mom realized that my dress was drenched in blood. That was the dumbest way. I never imagined, and I never even found out that my head was bleeding from the back, and my whole dress was drenched in blood, and my mom was scared to death. She didn't even understand, or she didn't have that much potential to process as to what has happened and what is the solution. So she dragged me, and rest is all history. That's one of the dumbest ways. I still find it dumb because I didn't even realize that a rod went inside my head. Like, was I outside of the world? Or was I actually to some all other, my antenna was not working. That was one of the dumbest ways. And I'm really thankful that you asked me this question. What is the best and the worst purchases you have made? So best purchase, I would say, best purchase, I would say Biotech product, the whitening and brightening coconut cream, because that has been a life changer. And in terms of overall, the best purchase, I would say, is my camera. That's my buddy since my college days, and I actually don't know what I would have done without that buddy of mine. And the worst purchase is that I got few face masks, and the face mask, I would share my reviews on it, so don't worry, I'm not taking on the name right now. So the face mask was supposed to, the charcoal peel off kind of a mask, and that was supposed to take away the blackheads, but it didn't do any, not even 1% of it. So worst purchase, I wouldn't recommend anyone purchasing it. Next, another, Sneha, you have so much to say. Another assumption about me, I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm really enjoying this. Assumption about you, you are shy and an introvert. I'm kind of a reserved kind of a person. I wouldn't open up until and unless you have opened up your sack full of secrets. So, and actually, until the time and the process starts that I am friendly with you, I can be open with you, I can be sharing anything with you. I am a khullam khulla, non-stop talkative person, and with my friends, I'm always laughing and giggling because that's how I am with my comfort zone, and that's how I am with my comfort people. So, what do you do in spite of YouTubing? So, I've answered that as to what I do. हीना का जहान, आप और रानी अपी कहाँ मिले? आपके खूबसूरत बाल का राज क्या है? Come on, हीना का जहान, what do you ask me? आप और रानी भी कहाँ मिले? I have already answered that. This video is going to be super long. Oh God. But bear with me, you are gonna enjoy it to every bit. The crow is like disturbing element every time while I shoot. आपके खूबसूरत बाल का राज क्या है? Should I really answer you? हीना का जहान, you would be shocked. You would be shocked कि मेरे खूबसूरत बालों का राज क्या है. मेरे खूबसूरत बालों का राज है इनफैक्ट I don't even get time to comb my hair. यही है राज. मुझे आधा टाइम 5 मिनट भी नहीं मिलता है अपने बालों को कोम करने का. तो आप खुद ही समझ जाओ कि मेरे बालों का राज क्या है. I have frizzy hair. As you can see, it's monsoon, so my hair is haywire right now. But what I actually do is that I try to put in hot oil massage because that's the one thing which I do. And good shampoo, chemical and toxic free. I have already mentioned in many of my videos that I am a big fanatic of Tresemme shampoo. I will link it somewhere on the screen also. And that's it. मेरे बालों का यही राज है कि मैं कोम ही नहीं करती हूँ. मैं मतलब आधा टाइम दिन में पूरा टाइम मैं काम में बिजी रहती हूँ और मुझे टाइम नहीं मिलता है अपने हेयर केयर करने का, ना ही कोम करने का, ना ही कुछ करने का. हफ्ते में 1 या 2 बार प्रॉब्ली इफ एट ऑल आई गेट टाइम, और मे बी 2 महीने या 3 महीने बाद आई डू ऑयल hot oil massage. That's just me. I mean, I absolutely don't get time. Okay, Aisha Siddiqui, where are you from? So I'm from Kolkata. I'm from India. That's how I am. Afnauddin Khaja, आपका nickname क्या है sis? So I actually don't have kind of a nickname. I mean, there are different people in the family. They call me with different names. So there's no such potentiality of calling me by one name. So that's it. So that was all the questions. I'm super happy that you all asked me such amazing questions. Thank you so much. I'm soon gonna do another part of this series. I mean, that's gonna be different, of course. But I absolutely enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you guys enjoyed it or not. I'm really looking forward to all of you guys' comments. That was it for today's video, guys. I really hope that you guys had enjoyed this video thoroughly, and if you did, don't forget to comment down below and let me know, and just give me the overall view of the entire kind of video which I did so far, and whether you liked it or not. Let me know in the comment section down below. I would be really eager to read all of you guys' comments and your feedback. It just means a lot, and I would be working if it needs a lot more improvement, of course. So till then, stay safe and see you guys next time. Bye.